Clare Gloede from Madison.com, and this is my prep profile.
Clare, multiple sport athlete. You've been in a number of sports. How does that? What do you like about that? I guess in this age of kind of specialization.
I like everything about it. You get to meet so many different people. You get to experience so many different sports. So it's just a wide variety of things.
Now you played tennis in the fall, basketball. Now you've been a softball player, but now you made a change this spring.
Yep, I'm going to be playing soccer this spring instead of softball.
And how did that come about? Was it just something you wanted to do?
It wasn't the easiest choice. I just felt like soccer was more of an upbeat sport, and that's kind of what I'm into. And I'm going to be playing college in college, so I decided it was probably a better fit and decided to play some soccer.
Okay. You look at your time here. What stands out from, what makes Follett High School special for you?
I think just like the student and teacher relationship, like the teachers are willing to go that extra mile for everybody here, and you can see it in the relationships that are made.
You had a new coach this year for basketball, and that got to be kind of rough being a senior, but you had a pretty good season. How'd that go?
I was kind of skeptical before we met her, but when she came in, Liz Rhodey, she's amazing, and I wouldn't have changed anything, and I feel like so lucky to have the opportunity to be playing under her.
You had a pretty good season and knocked off Middleton at the end of the year, but that's not your most memorable moment. Beating Parker, when was that?
Junior year, our last home game, it was by .1 on the clock, our ball under the hoop, and we got the tip in to win the game.
Who got the tip in? Do you remember?
Nicole Newman.
Okay. And now she didn't get to play this year because of an injury. How did that go, and how did the team do without her?
It was our first game, and she ended up breaking her lower leg, and it was a total heartbreaker. She was our big man down low. It was a huge loss, but I feel like the team came together. I feel like without her it was harder to kind of play some games without that big post down there, but I think we did all right. We would have done a lot better with her in there, though.
She still get to stay involved? Like a student coach almost on the bench?
Yeah, she was always there at practices, always doing rehab and stuff. She's a great kid. I love that kid.
So when you look on that, that's one of the things that you have to learn how to deal in life, and something like that just was very difficult, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a heartbreak, but she's a great kid, and she's only a sophomore, so she has a lot of time to get back in it.
Words to live by? You only live once? Where'd you get that from? Kind of your philosophy?
I heard it somewhere. It's kind of one of those quotes that's out there, but you only live once. I mean, no regrets. Like, you got to do what you got to do. That
kind of sums up kind of high school for you and now going on.
Yep.
That got some interesting favorites. Favorite athlete, Dwayne Wade. Where'd that come from?
I've liked him ever since I was little. I think he's like so cute. So kind of that whole thing. He used to have my number when I was 3 in like middle school, so I kind of like the number in him.
So that's why you like Miami Heat?
Yeah.
So you watch NBA basketball?
Yeah, I watch it here and there when I can.
What's your favorite to watch? What do you like to watch on TV?
Probably college football and college basketball. Most entertaining things.
Any particular favorite teams?
For college basketball, definitely the Badgers. Gotta love hometown.
You bet. It said you've done a number of different things, including taking mission trips. Was it part of a church or part of another program? Or?
The mission trip was through my church, Messiah, which is on Cottage Grove Road. We got to go all over. We went to Montana, South Dakota, and then this past summer we went to Puerto Rico. Just life-changing experiences.
Yeah, and other volunteer work you've done, anything else that stands out or that you like to do?
Blood drives are always good, like giving back, like saving lives is always like a cool thing to be a part of. So.
And you have an internship with the Madison Police Department. That's interesting. How did that come about?
Well, my dad's a police officer, so we're trying to kind of find a department where I could get in and kind of have the connections there. So he got me in, and we're doing different things with that right now.
Now, you said both your parents have had a major influence on you as role models, and part of it's the careers they've chosen. How did that come about?
My mom's a nurse, my dad's a police officer, so they both are in jobs that are helping people, and they're always willing to do anything for anybody. And I think growing up with that definitely had an impact on my life, like knowing that there's always something I can be doing for somebody else. And there's a bigger picture beyond myself.
So from a career standpoint, you looking at either one right now?
Yeah, I want to do something with people and helping out people, and they both do that. So one wants me to be a nurse, one wants me to be a police officer. So
that's what college is for, right?
Yeah, college.
You'll sort it out.
Yeah.
Most inspirational teammate, one of your basketball teammates.
Yep, Ronnie Singh, by far. She's just an amazing teammate. Like, she's the definition of a teammate. Like, always willing to help you out, pick you up when you're down, like, encouraging you at every moment. And she's my best friend, so, like, all that together, it just doesn't get any better than that.
And then getting to play basketball with her senior year.
Yep, and now we get to play soccer together. So she's going to stay in Wisconsin for college. I'm going to Iowa, so it's kind of kicking off the year in our...
A little bittersweet, the spring. A lot of times I'm told that if you're in a spring sport, it kind of helps the senioritis and keeping you out of trouble. And are you glad you're playing a spring sport?
Yeah, if I wasn't playing a spring sport, I'd just get out of shape, and I would definitely have senioritis. It's hard, but I'm sticking through it.
Yeah, you're ready, definitely ready for college?
Yes, definitely ready for college.
And Ashford University, in Clinton, Iowa, how did that come about? How did you find out about them?
Through some letters for basketball, and then kind of talked to the coaches a little bit, and then finally went down there and met the team. I fell in love with the team and the coach, and I knew it was where I belonged.
Okay. It said, did you know you've been bitten by a horse?
Yeah.
You like to ride horses?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. How'd that happen?
I was little, and we were at a bed and breakfast, and we had just gotten there, and went and pet the horses, and I turned my head, and he bit me in the ear, and got a nice chunk out of there.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So it didn't make a friend that day, I take it.
They made me ride him later, but I wasn't too happy about that.
Do you have a favorite sport of all your sports?
Definitely basketball.
And what makes that stand out for you? What do you like the most about that?
Just the teamwork aspect. You have to put so much work into it, and you get rewarded like through games and through just like the experience of it. I just love everything about it.
Is that kind of what led you then to play AAU and to take it to another level?
Yeah.
And what was your best experience with that? I talked to a number of different student athletes that get to travel a lot.
Yeah.
What did you like about playing that particular game?
AAU just brings it to a new level, and you get to play against competition from all over the United States, all over the world. So it's just like a new level, and you get to meet the girls from other teams. You get to get closer with the teammates you have. It's just an all-around amazing experience.
Favorite city you visited?
Probably Florida. We went to the Wide World of Sports complex, and that was really cool.
Down in Orlando?
Down in Orlando, yep.
So you get to do the Disney experience a little bit?
Yeah, I got to do the Disney experience. We got second place at Nationals my junior year, I believe. So that was just awesome. It was amazing.
And who'd you play with on that team that you made friends with?
Oh, I can name all of them. We got Morgan Banasic, Katie Radel, Madeline Staples. Like, everyone from the whole, basically, southern side of Wisconsin was on that team. Just awesome.
And was it fun then when you had to play like Madeline, for example, Middleton, and when you had to play them during the school year?
Yeah, that's, I think, the best thing about it, like getting to play against the people you played with. It's always so much fun, and we always kind of elbow each other a little more and kind of go a little bit harder with each other, but it's all in good.
You kind of find out that they're just like you. They're not that enemy on the other side.
Oh yeah, so you think like, oh, that I don't like her, but then you get to know her, and they're awesome. Everyone's awesome.
And what would you tell a freshman coming into school about school and sports? What did you learn in your 4 years?
I would say definitely get involved in sports, even if like you're not the best athlete. Like, try to get involved. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But you just get to meet so many people. It keeps you on track. You get to travel around Wisconsin and get involved. So I think it's a good thing to be a part of.
All right, so Clare, well, good luck on your spring, and congrats on a great high school career so far.
Thank you.